Hey everybody, I'm Wendy.
I'm Chris.
And we're Meeple Overboard.
And today we're playing through this Phil Walker Harding's newest iteration of Sushi Go, Sushi Roll, the dice game.
Every time we play one of these sushi games, I just want sushi.
I know. I would definitely play an edible version of Sushi Go.
Alright, so this game has, it's very similar to Sushi Go, it only has some differences. It is a dice-based game, so we start with dice.
Yep, we're going to start with 8 dice per player in a 2-player game. It's going to be fewer, depending if you have more players or not. So Wendy's picking out her 8. I'm going to go ahead and grab my 8.
Each one of these dice are associated with a color, and these are the different faces possible on them.
Yep, so these are the distributions you'll see, and then there's going to be explanations of how many points each thing is going to be worth. Now, avid Sushi Go players in the past will recognize a lot of these things, like the dumplings you want to set collect and whatnot. But there are a few differences, like the tempura is not trying to get 2 of them, but in fact is about set collection, just like dumplings, and sashimi is the same type of thing.
These are the points possible at the bottom.
Yep.
For 1, 2, or 3 of each associated kind.
So you'll notice that's a little bit different. You'll also see that there are these swap tokens for the chopsticks. This allows you to grab a die off of somebody else's conveyor belt. And there are also reroll tokens, which you can use to reroll the dice that are on your conveyor belt.
Up to as many dice as you want, so you don't have to reroll them all. So the basic of a turn is, we'll start with you, your first player.
Okay, so let's
go
go ahead.
So we all roll our dice.
Whoa!
And
that was bad.
They just all mix together.
I don't think this is my distribution. Random is random, it's fine.
It's all good. All good. Right. Okay.
We're driving some player really up, just up the wall. Okay, so what I'm going to do is the red bordered conveyor belt here is going to be able to pick first. I can use a swap token to grab one of the dice off of Wendy's tray, and I have to trade out dice. Or I could re-roll any of these, but I'm going to go ahead and grab... I'm going to go ahead and grab this sashimi. I'm going to try and set collect this for up to 13 points.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and go the maki route. We're going to get a triple maki.
And now these are conveyor belts, so they will actually slide across. We'll re-roll, and now Wendy has the red bordered conveyor belt, so she will get to be the first picker this round. So you'll notice that this is actually distinct from other drafting games, especially in the Sushi Go universe, where every player doesn't go simultaneously. Wendy, you are the red bordered player. Go first.
All right, so I am actually going to go for, Chris is going for sashimi. I don't want him to have that. He has chopsticks, but he also has a really fancy thing there. So, all in all, I think I'm going to take this one.
Okay. In fact, I'm going to do exactly what Wendy was afraid of. So I'm going to spend one of my chopstick swap stick tokens here. And I'm going to go ahead and pass one of these dice over to Wendy's conveyor belt in exchange for this sashimi. So I'm going to put... I'm going to go and put this dessert die over there. So this one comes over here, and surely I will grab it. So now that set is worth 6 points. I'm hoping to get another one for up to 13. Okay.
Sounds pretty fancy.
So we pass them along. I'm now the first player for the round. And I did not get any sashimi. And so I'm going to spend one of my reroll tokens to try and sashimi it up. You know what? The rest of these are pretty good, though. So I'm going to reroll these 3. No sashimi. You know what? I think it'll be okay. So I'm going to grab this triple pudding. So in this game, you go ahead and grab these pudding tokens immediately, depending on the number of puddings that you have shown. So that's my turn. Wendy, what are you going to pick?
I'm going to actually pick this wasabi.
Oh, that's smart.
Let's hope for a good roll. So wasabi, once again, triples the points of one of the nigiri.
Yep.
So Chris and I both roll good nigiri. He rolled salmon.
I rolled salmon, which is not bad.
So I think I'm actually going to swap a dumpling for some salmon.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And then you get to pick one.
Then I'm going to pick the salmon, and it goes on top of the wasabi.
Yep, that's not a surprise. I'm going to grab this triple, the maki roll here, because the player with the most maki rolls gets 6 points. The second most gets 3. So that puts the pressure on Wendy to probably have to grab that maki roll.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what happens. We roll the dice. I'm now the new first player. Ooh.
Ouch.
Thank you.
You are not welcome.
So Wendy rolled that sashimi.
0 control right now.
And so I, as the first player, am going to go ahead and spend a swippity swap token. I'm going to go and give her which one of these? I'm gonna go ahead and throw over. Ouch. Okay, this one here. This is a 2-point salmon. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this sashimi, and I'm gonna grab this to complete the set. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. As much as I want that, I think in the long run this will be worth more points. That's my hope.
Oh, so you went for your next dumpling.
I did.
Okay. So that swap, I intentionally tried to put some decent dice on here that I would get for the next round. But Wendy still has swap tokens, so...
I do, and I'm first player.
All right.
So the question is, I will get one more dumpling, most likely. So, I think I will go ahead and swap out and take your that one. And
Okay.
I will give you chopsticks.
Very nice, very nice. I might want to take the chopsticks. So this shows 2 chopsticks on it, which means I could grab 2 of the swap tokens, which would honestly be really good. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'll do that. I'll grab 2 of these. So now I've got these available. We trade. Da-da-da-da. And now I'm the new first player. Interesting. I surely don't want Wendy to get the last dumpling, so I'm just going to take this one while I can. That's at least worth 2 points just on its own.
Mm-hmm. And for me, I'm going to re-roll them. We shall see what'll happen.
You might get a squid or a salmon or chopsticks.
I'll take 2 chopsticks. Useful, potentially.
All right. So now we're going to go ahead and swippity swap. Roll the last die.
I got a dumpling.
Ah, all right. That's fine. I got this
Well, I will take this dumpling.
1-pointer. Okay, so that's the end of the first round, and we're going to go ahead and score.
All right, so let's go ahead and start with our maki. Well, I guess we should start with white because white's on top, huh?
Sure,
So
let's do that in order.
6 points for nigiri.
And I only get 1 because I've got this little egg nigiri.
I also get 6 points for most maki.
And I have the second most maki, so I'll get 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
I get 8
Oops.
for my 3 dumplings.
Very nice. I get 13 for my 3 sashimi, so I'll put 2 back.
I have 5 ones, so
I'll grab a 1 or 10 and a 5, so that's 15.
So I actually am at 20 points. So I'm just going to put back my 5s and take a 20.
Very nice. I'm going to go ahead and also get 2 points for this dumpling, which means I'm at 19 points at the end of the round. Wendy, you're at 20.
Mm-hmm.
Our chopsticks score nothing in the immediate, but at the end of the game, every 2 of these tokens is 1 point. And then, of course, the dessert doesn't score anything right now, but it'll be hopefully positive 6 points for me at the end of the game. Now, in a 2-player game, the other thing to keep in mind is that whoever has the fewest...
These go back in, right?
Yeah, all the die are going to go back in. So whoever has the fewest pudding does not lose 6 points. It is only a positive 6 points for whoever has the most.
That's fair. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, 6 points is a big enough swing instead of the 12-point swing. That'd be pretty vicious.
I was 1 die shy. Holy maki.
1 die shy. 1 die shy.
This is an awful mix.
Ooh.
Awful, awful mix. Why are there so many maki rolls?
Wow, fascinating. So you got all the maki. I got all of the set collection here. There's 1 dessert die sitting out. Interesting.
All right, we ready?
Yeah, let's do it. So let's roll them. Wendy starts.
It's funny because when you pull them out, they're technically rolled.
Yeah, I guess.
This roll is worse than the first roll was.
Uh-oh.
The first sushi roll. Get it? Ha 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 ha.
I get it.
All right, we're gonna go dumplings of power here. Oh, what do you have? Let me look at your stuff first, actually. So 7 out of 10 of those thingies.
There's a lot of these dumpling tempura sashimi things going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go dumpling.
Okay, I'm gonna go tempura, which I know it's sketchy to go for the same thing, but I mean, there's a lot of
It's
them.
what's out.
Yeah.
All right.
So, go. Oh, I rolled so many 3s.
Oh, this little pudding guy is like so wimpy right now. He's like, I don't want to be the dessert.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab this triple maki.
And I'm gonna grab another dumpling.
Or I could have swapped and grabbed a guaranteed tempura. Oh, that's fine. All right. We roll again. Rolling again.
There are no triples. What do you have over there? Sashimi, dumpling, tempura.
Also, just pointing out, if you grab a third dumpling and you just keep pursuing dumplings, you can totally do that. You can totally score 2 different sets of these things as well.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, so you can have 6
cool to
dumplings
know.
and get 8 and 8.
Very cool to know. Well, I'm actually going to spend one to steal your tempura.
Wow. Just going the mean route here, huh?
Oh, and I have to give you back something.
Yes, you do. I don't like this, so I'm going to go ahead and spend a reroll token to reroll all of these, I think. You know, you can choose to reroll any number of them that you want. I could just grab... yeah, I might do that. I'm going to grab this triple pudding just so that I'm pretty comfortable with pudding. Now we swap.
Ah.
I really like the fact that you just pass around the whole conveyor belt. It's clever.
Pretty nifty.
Ouch. No tempura. Maybe I just need to start going for dumplings too. Yeah, because that's huge points if you can score all of them. Let's make it hard for you. Going with the triple maki roll.
Going with the sashimi. The
wasabi?
Wasabi.
Because I'm about to pass you... Oh, we each have 1 wasabi die sitting out.
So.
Or we each have 1 sashimi die sitting out.
Some odds of getting a few points. Oh, we both rolled.
Both rolled eggs. You have reroll tokens.
I do have reroll tokens. Hum.
Hum, 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 hum.
Sure, it's worth spending 1 to reroll these ones.
Okay.
Whoa, that is... Hey! That is worth 9 points. I will take it, happily.
Yeah, I mean, all it took was destroying all the chopsticks in the world. Okay, I'm going to grab tempura number 2.
Okay.
We're going to switch-a-bitty swap. Go ahead and roll. I'm going to spend a reroll token on these 2. Dang, I still don't have that third tempura. Grabbing the the dumpling is a guaranteed 2 points. Wendy's not very likely to catch up, and this would make it impossible for her to catch up, so that's 6 points. Yeah, I'll do that.
That's 4 points.
That doesn't feel great. All right.
Hum-de-dum-de-dum-dum-dum. Do I want your 3 points over there? Is that worth spending a swap?
Only you can be the judge of that.
This is worth 2 points, and that's worth 3 and requires a swap, right? So
Essentially, yeah.
I'll take the 2.
And it prevents me from having the opportunity to get the tempura. So yeah, not a bad idea. I'm just going to go ahead and take that for 3 points. So it's all right. And now the most useless roll of the game.
There you go. See, and I knew that I was going to get at least 3 points for whatever red die was left over.
Yeah.
So I didn't go for it at all. All right, let's score real quick.
Okay.
Sorry.
You know, I guess that's funny. In theory, I could have taken the red die. But then you could have taken the swap for the red die. It's 3 points. So.
Yeah.
Interesting. A potential game of keep away.
All right, so let's do
whites. You get 9 points. I get 3. That puts me up to 22. So I'm just going to swap these out. To your what? 29?
So we have 3. 1, 2, 3.
And these ones just get me 6. Not a great investment.
So I have 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll do 12, 13, 14, 15. Plus a 5 is another 20.
Woo! And I'm just getting 5 from these tempura. So this is definitely the round that's going to hurt me. I'm trading in 2 5s for a tenner. So I'm only at 33 points when he's at 43. But I do have a pretty much guarantee of 6 points for the pudding at the end of the game. So,
all right, last round.
all right, let's.
Ready to sushi roll? First player goes first.
Oh, you want me to grab my dice first?
Yep.
Let's
You can get all
shake them
those
up.
red ones.
And I'll try not to get all 8 in the same hands.
Ooh, we have desserts.
We have 2 dessert dice just sitting out. Whoops. All right. Here's my 8. Look, I only managed to grab 1 red die.
Oh my goodness, that means I'm going to get them all again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I keep grabbing 7. I think my hand holds 7 dice.
They're big, chunky dice.
They are. Look at all of that. Shrimp tempura.
All right.
Tasty, tasty. All right.
Oh, there's 3 dessert dice.
Oh, and I actually roll and there's all my tempura. It doesn't actually matter because I can only pick 1 die. As silly as that is.
Oh, ooh.
Sushi Go. Eat 1 and eat another one. And eat all of them.
Oh, boy.
Oh, so funny sushi story. Once upon a time, we went to a sushi place. We were sitting at the sushi bar, and Chris ordered, I think, like 6 orders of shrimp.
No, it was
salmon.
Salmon, yeah.
Salmon nigiri.
I'm gonna.
You getting that one?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna take the wasabi. Oh, that choice is agonizing.
It is pretty agonizing. So he did that, and he got it right away. Like the dude just handed it to him right away, and then like 5 minutes later, Chris is finishing it up, and he hands him another like 6.
Full 6 orders of
which is like 12
of the
pieces.
nigiri. Yep.
Yeah, it's very intense.
Which I was so happy about, and so I looked at the guy a little confused because. Did you roll them?
I did. Do they look the same?
They look the exact same, yeah.
Maybe I didn't reroll them.
Yeah, you were telling the story.
I was telling the story. Maybe I'm cheating.
So anyway, yeah. So I says to the guy, I don't even like fish. Just kidding. No. So anyway, see, he hands me another full order, and I was like, I didn't order these. Are these for someone else? And the sushi chef looked so disappointed that he's gonna have to like throw away a full 12 pieces of salmon nigiri. And as he's like reaching for the trash can, I was like, no, let me explain. I will take them. I just want to make sure they're not anybody else's.
I take 2 chopsticks.
2 chopsticks. I've learned my lesson from last time, and I'm going to go ahead and do wasabi. I'm going to triple it, triple my salmon. So that's only 6 points, not as quite as nice as 9. Oh, did I knock it over?
And look, I'm actually rolling this time.
That's fair. If I had held out, I would have gotten this wonderful...
Wonderful triple of power.
Yeah. It's still good.
You take more wasabi.
Yeah, I don't think that's quite going to work out.
I don't understand.
Oh, boy. All right. Oh, wow. Do I think I'm going to get any more sashimi? A lot of that's coming my way, but I don't think I'm going to really get sashimi. I think... Oh, wow. This is tough. I'm going to spend a swap token. I'm going to hand you this dessert die in order to take a dumpling die.
That's fine, because I just want this one.
Yes. I figured... I keep doing that.
It's like too tall for its own good. So anyways, Chris loves salmon. He was so happy to get it. And the dude just literally forgot that he had already handed you the order.
And he was happy to not have to throw it away.
Yeah. It's all I ever wanted. Yeah.
All right. You do that. I will... I'm going to grab this triple maki roll.
This is kind of a not very exciting last round. There's not been a lot of like thieving and stealing and swapping and re-rolling and...
Yeah, I mean, I just really... I could have gotten the... Bad, Chris. All right. I think what I needed was resource token, the re-roll tokens going into the last round so that I'm not so dependent on
Sure,
this.
and I grabbed extra swap, but I should have probably... I had the option of swap and re-roll.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's useless for you. I'm just gonna secure this so that I will have the most maki roll.
I'm gonna re-roll. Why not all of them? Because none of them really matter. Wow. Well,
None of them really matter.
nothing really matters. Anyone can see. No, I'm gonna take this so you don't actually get...
Get a dumpling. So you took a 0-point die just to spite me.
Oh, I could have switched with you. I realize that now.
What would you have switched?
I could take your salmon because that'd be worth points.
Uh-huh.
And then I would... What happened?
Well...
Oh, this goes on here, sorry. Then this one, I would switch with this one so that I'd get it next round. Yes? Do you want to see that in real time?
Yeah, I didn't follow that.
Okay, so this was here, this was here, this was here. So I spent that for this, and I swapped that for that.
Okay, and now we switch.
Now we switch.
And so I've got these, you got those.
It's my free reroll. It's... This is at least a point, so I will take 2 rerolls. Goodness gracious.
All right. I'm just going to take one single pudding tile because that guarantees Wendy can't undo my pudding lead.
There you go. And very little matters now.
Oh, no. This is...
A point.
It is a point. Is it enough to make the difference? You have to grab one. And then this roll absolutely doesn't matter, but I get 2 more of these, so I'm going to swiftly swap. You get a 3, I get a 3. All right, so the real question is, do I have enough advantage to make up the 10-point deficit? And you've got 3 tempura, so I don't think so. All right, so I've got a wasabi'd salmon, so that's 6 points.
I get 2 points. I'm going to add them to my 3 and just take a 5.
That's a 3-pointer.
Oh, it was not on... Was it a 3-pointer? I thought it was on this.
Oh, it was a 2-pointer.
It was a 2-pointer. I'm not cheating.
All right. Next up, sets. Maki.
Yep, Maki. You get 6, I get 3.
I get 6. If I was able to somehow keep you from getting any points for Maki, that'd be nice, but
That would be beautiful.
didn't really happen. All right. My set is so dumb. I get 2 points and 1 point. So that's a nice cool 3.
I get
I'm gonna make
10
change here.
on tempura.
5 and a 10.
I did have 3 somewhat wasted dice. This is worth 1 point for every 2, so I actually get 2 extra points there.
All the tokens.
Yep, that's another 5. Plus 5 plus 10 is another 20, so I'm just at 60 exactly.
You're at 60?
Yep.
Ugh. All right, so I get 6 points for having the most desserts at the end of the game, and that is only 54. So I was still 6 points behind you at the end. So
there you go.
yeah, that second round, I just didn't get enough stuff. But this is cool. This is good. This is our first time playing this, and this is a nice, intuitive, little, quick, easy.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, and because it's so
Dice.
short, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have set myself up better in some ways. it seems like these combo, like creating little sets, is very powerful.
I think with like the regular basic sushi roll game too, is that the maki rolls are not as powerful as they seem.
Yeah, because they're an arms race, and so.
They're very distracting.
But yeah, when you have 7 of them as your 10 dice sitting out, that just kind of makes, you're forced into this arms race. I like the fact that we have the distribution of the different dice. I like that there's these new options and stuff about how you want to try and collect the tokens. And I think if I had collected a few more tokens, then I would have been able to make a few more power moves in the last, especially in that second round, and then yes, also in the last round.
Yep. So this is Sushi Roll. We're Meeple Overboard. Thanks for listening and watching.